Hello guys, Boss with Moss here, and I'm back with another replay. It's me versus Net Sword Man. I've played against him a few times. He's known on here for playing Musket. I have like 1,200 rating. He has like 1,500. He's playing Magical Musketeer, obvious, and I am playing Pendulum Ftk, but like you can't Ties of the Brethren because there isn't three different ones that you actually play. Activate Citadel, Power, Mastery. I agree with the Ties of the Brethren over Utopia double combo. Just saying. Then Servant. He says activation's good, and I know this deck really well because I played it for a while. And then I use Servant. That gets popped. This deck though, I've been playing it for a while, but I feel like I'm still learning it like every time I play it, because there's so many different interactions with the Pendulum deck, which is why I feel like if you're actually gonna play it for like a tournament, that you should practice as much as possible. So he's gonna negate that with Last Stand because Institution would let me gain counters if this got destroyed. Getting 2 counters, and then I'd get a draw. Then I'd get more free searches. Spellbook of Secrets to add Spellbook. Blue Boy. Then Blue Boy gets cross domination. So now here I Magister, and I actually do cheat on accident. I forgot that this was once per turn. So, like, when I did this, he was like, yep, once per turn. But either way, I wasn't playing out of that. Instead of Blue Boy first, I would have placed Magister first. And then I would have still lost to the same things. I could have penned someone out Servant and made, like, an IP and passed, but with nothing else to link with. So his hand was just too strong. He had a lot of interruptions. So this game, he opens up 2 Dark Ruler No More, Desires, Casper, and Nib. But, like, I'm looking at this hand right now, like, his hand, I'm just like, yeah, that's bad. Like, he has Nib, and I play around Nib. And I FTK, so Dark Ruler No More isn't really a problem. Activate Servant. Obviously Servant effect. I only play 2 Citadel and 1 Terraforming. So that way, like, I see it, like it's a 3 of, but I don't have to play 4 of it. Because it is bad to see, like, later on. Banish Time Gazer, Hollow, the combo piece. The only level 3 Dark Pendulum that can be used to make any synchro that it wants. And I didn't Magister scale earlier because I know the interaction with Into the Void, it comes up a lot. I haven't actually tested this deck in a little while. This was my first game back on with it. But I figured this deck became stronger because a lot of like the Orcus lists and stuff are cutting hand traps. So when you go first, pretty much you can just FTK every time. This hand, it was getting kind of awkward though because like the Hollow, the Time Gazer, and drawing the second Citadel are like the only actual bricks in the deck. So like I drew everything bad, but the Electrum draw got me Institution. There was a lot of cards I could have drew instead of Institution also. And then plays, keep gaining counters, and here I know I have enough counters to where I can combo and for sure have game. Add Magister from the deck and not the extra deck. Because I'd rather have one in the extra deck. Its monster effect is actually pretty good, and because I'm going to be pending it out for my combo. Bring out Hollow, bring out Magister. Here I make Tempest. On summon I get the effect to gain a counter, and then effect the burn. But he says sec on summon, Nib. So I just Jackal negate, obviously, and then I go Tempest effect to discard to gain counters. But even if I didn't do that, I still had enough. He was thinking Maju for a second, he said, but yeah, this card does 500 per. Tempest Magician should definitely be banned. Like, FTKs just should not be a thing. And the fact that the FTK is really easy to do because it's just the cards you normally play but with Hollow. And there's other lists that also FTK and don't play Hollow. They just do like the Guard Dragon combo. So here I start off with Terraforming for Citadel because Citadel plus Servant, it's a pretty nice combo, I ain't gonna lie. But then I Cerberus, add Jackal, place Jackal, get a free Pendulum out. So that way I can keep a Jackal on board when I resolve my Servant effect. Give these guys both counters. This doesn't really do anything though, because I doubt my opponent is going to have a monster on board this turn. Activate Servant, and then I use Servant effect. He tries striking it, but yeah, it kind of sat there for a minute. I didn't say anything because I knew eventually he'd just be like, oh yeah, can't do that. Bad misplay. But bring out Servant and Jackal from deck. Into the Void, draw Spellbook of Secrets. I chose this over Mighty Master because I figure that my opponent is still going to have Nib in their deck, because Nib is better going first than it is going second because it's like less expected and more impactful. Normal summon Blue Boy, gets impermanence, so now this scale is locked up. And I played around that the first time by putting Servant over here, because game 2 and 1 I put Servant over here. So this gets stopped, and I'm just like, alright, upstart, because like I know this is strike, and I know that like if I don't upstart and I just attack, he'll be at 14, but I didn't want to play scummy and just be like, oh yeah, that's strike, so now I'm just like not gonna play until main phase 2 and just not upstart. But I sort of did, like I was like, alright, I'm just gonna make Electrum in main phase 2 because I don't want to be that guy. So now he's at 900, and now I'm just like, alright, turn Blue Boy into Salomon Great. I don't play it for this reason, but it can come up for this reason. It's the first time it's ever came up for this reason. Set these, set in Perm and Allure because Into the Void. And then he didn't draw anything. But obviously, like I side deck in Perm against this deck because if you just go like main phase in Perm their guy, then they have to have Last Stand to be able to actually do anything against you, unless if they set their cards, which they're not going to do against Pendulum. But that's it for the replay. I just wanted to show off like the FTK, like while it's happening. Most of the time though, you're able to make a decode talker pointing to the Tempest Magician before you actually summon it, and have a monster tribute off with it that isn't the Tempest Magician. So that way you can also do it like through Imperm, assuming that they're saving it for that and they don't Imperm Electrum. But that's it for the video. Like, comment,